What's up in YouTube? Yes sir, you know it's Alvin Swagged Out. So guys, I have a guest today. His name is Samuel. I call him Casmuel. Casmuel Mapuo. He's the owner of the camera, you know, so I have to kiss his ass every time before we get to do anything meaningful. Yeah, this is the guy. So I'm here to work kitu.
Niaje na Sami tana huyu. So welcome to this channel and if you've been here, welcome back. Thank you.
Yes sir. Okay, so some history ya my NGO. So NGOs in Kenya have been linked to corruption, zimekuwa linked to causing chaos, especially this idea politics, zimekuwa linked to many things, especially hapo kwa corruption, because hii do mingi inatoka kwa NGO inakuga ya donors from other countries. What do you have to say for yourself, especially when you uko na NGO, you have such an organization?
Now, this thing depends on it entirely depends on how you handle your finances and the ethics that govern you. Because at my NGO, we are governed by honesty, we are governed by accountability. So there is no day we find ourselves doing such that we are getting corrupt of our donations. Because this is not our cash, this is not our money, this is money meant to help those vulnerable people and kids. So those NGOs that are corrupt, it entirely depends on the ethics that control those NGOs. Yeah.
Lakini honesty. Everybody wants us to believe they are honest. Okay. But even pastors themselves, they are not honest. How quite honest? I just as honesty. How do you know?
For us, what we do to show the members that there is transparency, we involve them even in when money comes. We involve them in shopping, we involve them in decision making, and at the end of every year, we have an auditor, an external auditor who comes and audits the finances and the funds. Okay, we also have an internal auditor, but they do both. We have the internal auditor who does it for ourselves and an external auditor. Mwenye ni neutral. Yeah.
Mtu wa nje.
Okay. Msi hako involved kwa nini? Kwa organization. Tunamuita, tunamwambia hii ndio pesa tulikuwa nayo, tunampea statements.
Just explain to the viewers, waambie NGO yako inaitwa aje, inadoigi nini?
Okay, my NGO is called the Charity Organization. So what we do is we visit the vulnerable kids, we visit the elderly and the marginalized communities, and we help inspire dreams. So we just don't feed or do other things, but apart from feeding, we also inspire dreams. So basically we get our donations from sponsors and well-wishers. Then we budget. We go and find a vulnerable children's home. We visit. We do some things there, like inspiring dreams, feeding, clothing, and the rest. Anything that a charity organization or an NGO is capable of doing. Yes.
So when you kuuliza, yani wewe mongelea kuhusu sponsors and donors, haujaichukua hadi kama 500 ukajiwekea kwa mfuko?
Actually, first thing is I don't handle finances. We have a treasurer who handles finances. So, story of finances, I don't involve myself in that. I just check on how finances are being used. But anything to do with finances, I don't handle because we have a treasurer.
Tuangalia so NGO sana. This guy will be a Boniface Mwangi in the next 10 years. Because me, actually, nasemanga, hakuna mtu anaanzanga kitu for no reason, you know. And you don't start an organization or a business that is non-profit. And it has no IGP. You don't just start with IGP. So hapo kwa NGOs, we'll never get to know the truth behind it. But I'm not saying NGO is bad. Actually, there are some good NGOs there. But it's actually vile kumekuwa hadi ukiangalia time yenye kulikuwa na nini 2023 not 2023 finance bill ile rejection, you know, there were people who are linked to, you know, NGOs, and these NGOs they're supposedly siphoning money kupeleka, you know, those kinds of things, and it's not even the first time. Hadi Kenya kumejulikana pesa ya msaada ikikuja inaibiwa
hadi inataxiwa,
it's even taxed. So yes, it's something that it's happening, and you happen. So but I pray, I don't pray, but I say, okay, you do you, but me personally, hey, if it will make you get rich, bro, go for it, man.
But you know, the thing about giving, you receive. You give, you receive. That's the law of attraction.
From God,
you give, you receive. Yes, even nature too, even in the natural setup. You don't receive if you don't give. You have to give to receive.
Sami here is a very staunch Christian. Okay, so check it. Ulisikiza US presidential debate?
Nimesikiza part, but sijapata time ya kusikiza. So I don't have any much idea of what is happening.
Okay, from what you heard, you know, have you my takeouts? And how can you describe that race?
So both of them think they will win. So
two horse race.
Two horse race, yes.
Okay, let's start there. Who are you supporting? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris?
Trump.
Yes, actually, I thought you will say Kamala Harris.
Trump all the way. Trump.
Why do you like Trump?
Because this guy is a visionary, and okay, everyone has their weakness, but one of the strengths of this guy is, number one, he's a visionary, and you know, visionaries, I click with visionaries because I'm also a visionary, and they see things ahead. So before they act, they have already seen it. If he says that America will be here, it is going to be in his mind. It is already there. So acting upon that vision is very, very, very simple.
So in short, when he says America is a failing nation right now,
he knows
it's true.
It's true. He knows America is a failing nation. If he says America is a failing nation right now, he knows it is a failing nation right now. And if he has seen that it is a failing nation, he knows how to make it rise up.
Actually, but I didn't mean I support Trump. I'm a Trump guy.
Trump.
But what I like about Trump is the way he speaks with strength. You know, ile ukali na I love that shit. I love people who don't give a shit. You know, a person can just come on the stage and say, you know, pay up, motherfuckers. You know, he just speaks his mind the way it is, and his authenticity. You know, bro, he's that guy, man. Even despite all his allegations that you know these court cases that he's going through, you know, like that of Hashmani, that I had Joe Biden, you know, their debate. He was saying that, you know, Donald Trump has the morals of an alley cat because, you know, in his case, he had a sexual engagement with a porn star. Actually, I don't mind all those things. No, that's his business. For me, that's his business.
That is personal life.
That is his personal life.
Yeah.
I can't judge him, but you know, but from the way he's speaking, his strength, but then even when I watched that debate, he was that kind of guy. He was there on point. And his points were on point. He was talking about the economy of America. And he's telling the Americans, and personally, I agree with him. The strength of a country is with the economy. With the economy. You know, when I listen to Kamala Harris is talking about optimism, opportunities. You know, she has good points, but for motivation. And you see, she's not practical, making sense, like Donald Trump. But personally, I enjoyed that interview. Donald Trump, but I think he won. In fact, I think he won that debate, and in fact, he knows. He says he won.
I've not watched it, but I will find time and watch it.
But I've
watched sections of it.
So let's see what will happen in November. And actually, with another highlight about that debate, they also talked about abortion. You know, in America, they've been trying to. There's a law called Roe v. Wade. It's about abortion, and there's this other camp that is allied to, you know, Kamala Harris and her ideologies. They are saying they can't allow the government to make decisions on behalf of women, what they will do to their bodies, you know, things like abortion, and then Donald Trump is like, hey, you can't abort.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump and exceptions are rape, incest, you know, things like those.
Things like those,
You know, there's a
complication.
kumekuwa na back and forth there because Donald Trump is accusing Kamala. He's saying that even this other side of the Democrats wanasema ati mtoto akizaliwa they can terminate the baby and they can execute the baby.
Right? Okay.
And I think that is evil, bro.
Yeah, it's evil. That's what.
Hadi mtoto by the time umefika hadi like 7 months pregnant, 6 months, it's dumboni bwako.
What you do about
Mbona about kitu kubwa kama hiyo umebeba hiyo mimba yote, umebeba mimba yote
2 months ndo
unataka kuabort. How? That's evil, man.
Unless there are some complications.
Yeah, so my message for you Americans, you know, wake up, smell the coffee. Donald Trump is the shit. This is the guy. He's going to save your economy. This is that guy, man.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, now sasa me. Let me ask you a question, a personal question. No, naonaga wewe ni mzee sana. Kwa madem. Madem. How do you seduce a girl?
Okay, now what do you mean by
okay, how do you make a girl like you know?
Now, with the little knowledge I have, women, okay, you said girls, eh?
Yeah, women, generally women.
No, women will naturally fall in love with a man who is doing something.
Like a podcast, like
okay, something with their life. Yes, this one is enough for someone to
love me.
To love you, yeah.
Oh yes, you love me. Yes.
Because it shows that you know, before you do something, you first thought about it and you have envisioned it. And women literally love people with visions. They literally want to associate with people with visions. It doesn't matter what kind of vision.
That's why I'm saying Elon Musk has like 13 baby mamas.
Yes, exactly. Because of his crazy visions. Because women are wired to multiply, and you cannot multiply what you don't have. So if she's coming to your life, she's coming as a multiplier. So she has to find something so that she can multiply it. Just the same way, you have to give her a house to make it so that she can make it a home. You have to give her a sperm to make it a baby. Yes. So she's a multiplier. So you have to have a vision for her to multiply it or to help to multiply it. Then women are attracted to men who are
who have money.
Okay, even before money. Kuna wenye tu hii narrative ya do and okay, we are talking about women with the right mind. Because look at look at Obama, where they came from.
Okay, where did they come from?
If you look at the history of these two people, they were not born in families that have the cash or something. But Obama was a man of visions. That's why his wife fell in love with him, and she helped propel these visions. So that is a woman with the right mind. But a woman who wants to find everything, that's just a gold digger, man. To wait to frankly gold digger.
Okay, let me ask you something.
There is something by there someone told me. There is something I tell. Okay, I'm a teacher. There's something I tell girls that I teach. And if you want a man with a car, you will only find him in the parking lot where you have parked your car. Yes, that's what I tell them. Now
if you want a man with a car, you will find him in the parking lot
where
you have parked
your own car. Nawaambianga waache kusema nataka kuwa bibi ya sonko. Kuwa bibi sonko, usemange mimi ni bibi sonko ya mtu sonko. Alafu kuna kuanga tu na ile pride ya, yani you are somewhere as a man and your wife is somewhere as a man.
As a man.
As a woman. Okay, your wife is somewhere as a woman.
Yeah.
Yani nyinyi wote wawili.
She has her own path ama
okay.
She has her own thing going on.
She has her own things going on. You have your own things going. You are helping each other. Okay? Even if mnafanya one thing pamoja, that would be okay. Then it is better to have a woman who supports your dream than a woman who comes when your dreams are already established. Juu huyo anakuja kukurudisha nyuma.
Samia hapo. Sasa what about sisi wale believers of the red pill? Sisi ni wale red pill believers. Yani sisi ni wale tunasema you make your life first, get your cash, and then now you go and take a woman who is there down, who has even nothing. That's because you have now everything.
Now, this one depends on personal interest and my personal opinions. Now, my opinion, my ideal woman.
Have you ever heard of the red pill? You know what the red pill is?
Give me a little bit of that knowledge.
Red pill, the red pill movement is those men. They are saying they're not conform to society's norms and society. So them. They can't. It's not necessary to have a woman.
It's not necessary to have a woman.
Yeah, it can.
Okay, it can be.
In short, and we believe there is no in this game of having marriage, having a chick, nini, and it's useless. And it can't go nowhere, especially in this century.
Okay, these are two forms of discussions. This came from a question: how do you make a woman?
How do you say this?
That's the question. Now, about the red pill is another discussion of personal opinions. Like, what do you believe in?
Yes, no, I'm asking.
Personally, I believe in marriage. I believe in a good family. I believe in a supportive partner.
Yeah.
I believe...
a companion.
Yes, I believe in a companion. But for a man, it is important that vitu zako, whether you have a woman or not, vitu zako zinaendelea. It is very important for a man.
Yeah.
Whether you have a woman or not, vitu zako zinaendelea.
Okay, me in my opinion, na ladies, if you want to have a woman, in my opinion, if I was to have a woman, I would like to have many, not one. I'll have to have many companions, not just one. In short, me I believe having that one cannot work, especially where we are. You have to be like a Muslim.
Okay, now that's your opinion. My opinion is stick to one, build your family, build your home, you and that one.
So does your dad tell you, utafika mahali unaleta kamutu?
Of course, we have that discussion. It is important by the experience to have that discussion with the kids. Let them, but it is good also to let them make their decisions. So babu, even if you have that discussion, at the end of the day, huyu mtu ataletwa si wewe unaletewa, ni mtu wa mtoto wako. Unaona? Mtu wa mtoto wako. Like as a parent.
Yeah.
As a parent.
It's not your wife.
Si mtu wa, yani haletwi kwako.
Ni wa boy wako
ama mtoto wako. So it is important for them, for the parents, waache watoto wa make their own decision on whom they choose. From whatever ethnic race, ama whatever ethnic group, whatever race, bora tu mtoto wako ako happy. It doesn't matter who they bring as a wife or as a husband.
Actually, Juadu umesema sijui ethnic. Tulikuwa tunaongea na baba yangu. Baba yangu akaniambia usioe mtu si msape. Aliniambia hivyo.
Hiyo ni generation yao. Hata mimi nimeambiwa kuna tribes nimetajiwa.
Wameusiwa nini?
Kuna zenye nimeambiwa avoid, considering a wife, avoid these tribes.
Kama
Wakisi manzi nimeambiwa Wakisi.
Na nani baba yako?
Waturkana.
Watoto mbona Wakisi? What is wrong with Wakisi?
No,
anyway, mimi na wewe tunajua Mkisi mmoja, Teri for Teri huwezi ba, you can't, yani huwezi pita na demka Teri. Mkisi,
Teri ni hybrid.
Teri ni Mkisi.
Teri ni hybrid.
Ama Princess Kerubo.
Sasa kama ni Mkisi mambo. Okay, wacha nikwambie. Let me clarify.
Mbamba.
Let me clarify. Not that they don't want me to marry from those tribes. Wameniambia, okay, ni advice tu ya wazazi. Wameniambia, if you are considering a wife, wacha hawa wakuwe na huku chini. Hawa. Like, hiyo list nilipewa, wacha wakuwe. Consideration yako.
Mkisimu Turkana.
Iko chini hivyo. Acha nisiwataje. Niko na marafiki wako kwa hizo tribes. Tafadhali. Sitaki kurutiwa mawe. So, but tupeane example na Mkisii ni advice, not that if I decide for them, if I decide kuwapelekea Mkisii hawana shida, but advice yao ni ni clarification. Advice yao ni if unatafuta bibi, kuna hizi tribes, wacha zikuwe pale chini. Yani before ufike hapo, you've tried other tribes.
Lakini first Kikuyu.
Of course wanataka hivyo. Unajua tu wazazi hiyo generation yao.
But then my dad was very serious. Actually, bedali niambia, wade mwa kwenu. Wade mwa mtu wa Mkikuyu kwa kabila yenu.
For me, naweza peana testimony. For wao hawana shida because nishaikuwa na msee mwenye si Mkikuyu and they were okay with it.
So wewe ushapeleka mademu kadhaa home?
Hapana. Nimepeleka mmoja. Wawili.
Moja Casanova. Okay, sasa kumekuwa hii ni making money online. First of all, do you believe it's possible to make money online?
Yes, it's possible to make money online.
That's apart from content creation.
So unaongelea vitu kama forex,
online. There is online writing, things that we are affiliate with. Hizi vitu unasikia tu tunapewa affiliate marketing.
Yeah. It's possible. It's very possible, but unajua hard work ndo ina determine. Then alafu your creativity pia ina determine when utapata do. Sababu kuna kama story ya affiliate. Affiliate ni ile unajua kwenye unapata vitu cheap, unabuy them, unauzia msee a bit of expense.
That's what affiliate marketing is.
Yes. So for example, unaweza kuwa unajua hata literally hata una hizo vitu physically, but uko na page una advertise, maybe phone unaweza uza kama 25,000, unajua kwenye utapata na kama 10,000 na hauna, so msee akioda unaenda unaichukua then.
Okay, I think I know the one that you're talking about, but I don't think that you'll correct me if it is affiliate marketing. Now if learning, you go and create like an online store, and then you link it to like Amazon. They call it dropshipping.
Yeah, it's a form of affiliate. You see, affiliate ni umelink umeziba gap yenye.
You've created an online store, and then you have linked other stores.
Tuanze hapa. What is affiliate marketing? What is affiliate marketing? Me, I think affiliate marketing.
Unless I Google that.
You Google to one. According to my understanding, affiliate marketing ni umeziba ile gap ina link customer na product.
Let's see. What is affiliate marketing?
According to Coursera, affiliate marketing is a marketing model in which third-party publishers promote a merchant's goods or services and receive a percentage of the sales or web traffic made as a result.
So which, that party promote a merchant's goods or services and receive a percentage of the sales or web traffic made as a result.
Yes, you can do it in two forms. The first form is like you can what they are saying, you can promote
a product or service. Then you get paid from the sales. Yeah. The other one is you can actually sell items that you don't have at hand, but you know where to get them at a cheaper price. For example, as I give the example of, you can say have a page that you sell phones. You know where to get them at 10,000. You don't have them physically. Yeah, I don't have them.
Orders, yes, hauna stock. Msee akioda anakulipa 25,000, unaendea simu na 10,000, unabaki na 15,000.
In short, ni kuwa broker.
Ni kama tu kuwa broker. Yeah, ni marinated broker.
Okay, so me ile form ninaona wasiwa na nini ya ku make money online, and I think is making, which is makes sense to me because I've tried to look for, I've never seen a person who does online writing like this. Wale watu wanakwambia that mimi hufanya online writing, and but at the back this guy does not, he does something else.
Yeah.
Kuna watu kwanza Kenya, kwanza TikTok. You go to TikTok, people are liars. People are liars, and they even have you seen atimsa nakwambia ati there's an app which is making money but which is fast at it. At before first of all I comment ad, you follow. Yeah. Why do I have to do all that if I'm supposed to be making money?
But most people are on a with information. They are jealous with the information. Not everyone wants to give you. You know, the world.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah.
People are jealous.
The information. You know, the world is a competitive world. So
competitive space.
Unakuanga instinct zako zinakuambianga umsinikipea information. Potentially the competition. Competitor wangu. Potentially. For example, unakumbuka ile time nilikuwa na shop ya branding. Before I started that business, ilibidi kwanza ni seek information, and that's where I knew that one of the hardest parts ya kuanzisha biashara ni kupata information ya biashara. Literally unaenda kwa msee ako Kisumu na uko Nairobi, unamuomba information na ako Kisumu wewe uko Nairobi. But wataona kama wewe
ako Kisumu au uko Nairobi.
Unaona hiyo distance, hata ukikuwa competition na hiyo distance yote. Hataki. Acha mwenye yako hapo kando yako. Tuongelee wewe uko Nairobi na yako Kisumu. Yani it's like the other part of the world, but they will see you as a potential threat. So people are jealous with the information. So that's why unaona sijui ads, and you have to go a lot of hustle to get some information.
Okay, so mimi nimekuwa nikiona hii form fulani. So guys are they tell you click this link. Okay, so people are creating websites, and then these websites they direct traffic towards that website. They make sure people are clicking links, to get into that website, and then immediately you get into that website, there are certain ads that play. There are those certain ads. So that's for me right now. I think that's the sense now. That's the most money making sense that is making sense to my mind right now. Creating a website, get traffic and direct traffic towards that website, and then so that you can get that percentage of people playing your ads. Because hadi sahi nimekuwa nacheza nini, I'll not call it a game, but I'm playing something, and after I watch every ad, I'm being rewarded 10, of which I don't know if it's legit, but I'm waiting to see if it's legit, because there's no ifika a certain threshold. Zile pesa nimekuwa nikiriwadia nione kanta zitu, but actually I think it's a scam. But the moment I play that ad, najua there's somebody somewhere making money. There is somebody there making some money.
But the thing with the online jobs, you have to build from zero. Ni kama biashara, unaona biashara unaipea the first 6 months, literally you have to spend on that business. Hailipi rent, haifanyi anything, kama uko na employees, haileti salaries, you have to spend like 6 months hivyo. It's the same, you have to build. Tukiangalia site kama zenye zinapeana na stars, kama ClickUp, Upwork, si unaretiwa na stars Uwezi retiwa 5 star na ndio umeanza.
Okay, mimi sijaifanya kazi hapo. Umefanya huko?
Nimefanya ClickUp.
Na umelipwa?
Pesa ngapi? Hiyo ni nikiwa campus nimesurvive na ClickUp.
It's an app you download on the Play Store.
It's a website. Unapewa kazi gani? Kuna ingine kama hizo maremo task hizo.
Unapewa kazi
kama kazi ni mob. Kama hiyo ClickUp kazi ni mob. Graphic designs, video editing, affiliates, virtual assistants. Kazi ni mob hapo. Kuna ClickUps, kuna Upwork, kuna Rev.
And is it Kenyan somebody people all over the world?
It's people all over the world.
So let me ask you, do you think you stand to compete with that guy who is in the United States? Imagine all the resources that he has.
Because
this guy, even the internet there has been provided by the government, maybe free or at a very cheap price.
Okay, what I say is everyone fits in. Everyone fits in. Then the quality of your work and the charge also does a lot of attraction. Because let's say you are in that America and I'm in Kenya, and the quality of my work and your work has little to no difference. Then you are charging, because you're in America, you are charging too high. Because I'm in Kenya, I'm charging a little.
Okay. So nilikuwa nakuuliza wewe na mtu wa United States on a platform of working online. How can you two guys compete?
Tuseme both of us have 4-star. Means quality yangu ya kazi na quality yake ya kazi ni the same. But wewe unalipisha kazi $10, mimi nalipisha kazi.
Okay, you are speaking as a guy who has experience doing some work online.
On ClickUp, yes. I have 4-star, you have 4-star, we're in the same category. Means that the quality of our work is the same. Your work is $10, my work is $8. As a customer, what do you prefer?
Yeah, I will choose this.
We both have, we are the same level. Ni kama uende hardware, huyu anauza simiti 900, the same simiti kuna place utapata na 800.
Ama uenda kwa duka upate trouser inauzwa 2000.
Na mwingine the same trouser.
Kikosh.
The same trouser inauzwa 1500.
They have it,
the
guys.
same way. It's the same way. Yeah.
But personally, I don't have experience working online. But I've not been a worker online. The only thing that I've been trying to get through with me podcasts and maybe playing those two useless games that you will have 10 bob after watching an ad.
But
watching amounted to 10,000. But yeah, it is what it is. That's now Sam. So let's talk about content creation and the future of content creation at large. Do you have any views
okay, now the world is turning. Actually, it has already turned into tech. Most things you find most things online.
Yeah.
Now about content creation, I don't have vast knowledge about content creation, but according to what I know is content creation entirely depends on the niche.
The niche.
Yes.
The niche.
The niche.
Yeah.
Sisi watu wa DB. Depends on the niche. So there's content that is fast moving and there's content that is not fast moving. For example, for a podcast you have to build.
Yeah, you have to be like there like every day.
Yeah, you have to build.
Doing
But things like dancing naked on the screen can get millions of views in just 2 hours.
Walai, with your first video.
With your first video.
Walai.
Yeah. But something like a podcast, especially when it's an informative podcast, you have to build. Walai, you have to build. Because you yourself scroll TikTok. When something is talking about something informative, you feel like you just want to.
You don't have hauna time.
Lakini patana msee ana dance.
Yeah.
Ama msee anafanya talking nonsense. You want to
Alisia kanini hapo.
Umeenda comment section kuangalia chenye watu wanasema. But kitu informative you have to build. So, but the future of this world is tech. That's where we are headed. Okay, most countries are already there, but that's where even Africa is there. Because now we are even
Africa.
Literally everything is now tech. Education is tech. If you want to find anything, you just go online and you find it.
Yeah.
But now for the content creation, it depends on what you are doing. There's some content creation. There's some content you need to build, and there's some content that will just build
itself.
Yeah.
Like Alisia kanini. Alisia kanini. Ni wale watu unite Kenya.
Sasa kama hao wanaweza pata
but they actually ni very interesting juu have you sex tape itokea saa hii? Just imagine hadi mtu sex tape yake trend. Tuseme hadi nani sasa? Size 8. Hata tuachane. Ama tuseme Trevor Ombija ama mtu anasoma hapo Citizen News. Something bad happens, a sex tape leaks. Bro. In millions and millions of billions and billions of views.
Yeah. But and there are some content creation. There are some content you need to build.
Yeah.
From scratch.
You have to prove the people wrong.
Yeah, you have to prove the people wrong. Days of consistency.
Me, in my own view, but actually, say content. Content, I'm looking at it this way. Content, itatoka kwa hizi mainstream platforms. And when I talk about mainstream platforms, I don't. YouTube right now even is a mainstream platform.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Citizen and TV. There was a certain phase ilitoka iliacha kuwa NTV ikakuja yenyewe kwa socials. But now it's going to take another step. Itoke sasa kwa socials. Ikuwe like now websites. You know, like I've been watching a journalist. His name is Tucker Carlson from US. This guy interviewed Putin. If you don't know him, but you know that interview, you know he interviewed Putin, and for you to have access to this interview when it was happening, you had to watch it from his website. It was not at your YouTube. It was not at your X or where. It was exclusively on his website. So you just go to Tucker Carlson Network, you get to see the
interview.
Yeah, and that is what I see the future.
The idea is you get a skill or you get a gap, the niche, then you find ways on how to monetize it. So the guy, when he put the interview on his website, it is a way of monetizing it.
Yeah.
So he is earning directly
without it going from to another person, and it gives him another percentage. He has moved that middleman.
Yeah. So the idea is you get the niche, you get the skill, then when you find the ways of monetizing it.
Yeah. Then it means
it's the same way now. It's the same way na hii yenye nasikia, for example, someone has a skill in graphic design. They come up with a website where you can learn the graphic design, but you pay. So they are adding directly. So they are not posting videos on YouTube.
Yeah. So imagine you pay, and maybe this guy has ads playing on his website.
Yeah. So
this guy is making money.
Yeah. So it's just find a skill, find a niche, monetize.
Yeah, but they actually, making websites can be a good hustle. You do know how to make a website?
Basics.
Not really, or basics.
Yeah, basics. Just the basics.
Yeah. So, do you have any questions for me? Because I'm the one who has been doing all the questioning.
Yes, of course, kuna interviewer and interviewee. So unless okay, what questions in what?
Yeah, you just ask me any question. No, that's how I ask you any more. You can ask me the question.
I can ask any
ambush mimi unaambushije hapo ndio wa shule hapo. Kasi tulikuwa na mwalimu wa Kiswahili. Alikuwa anakuja. Amefunza mafimu maybe jana. Ama pia amefunza hiyo lesson. Amefunza. Alafu anakuja anaanza kutembea tu daro. Anatembea tu hivi hata nikaa ametupa mbao. Alafu anakuja tu ambush. Mufimu huru ni nini? Maybe unaweza kuwa carried away, get carried away with your confusion. Bro, within no time unasikia kijana umetairiwa. So you can ask me a question.
So, no. Okay, as a man, do you believe in starting from scratch?
Starting from scratch.
Like tuseme, uko hapa vitu zako zimekataa. Uamue uende kama wapi? Kitengela, kwenye mjikuwa. You know no one, you literally know that place haujulikani, hujui anything. You start now fresh.
But then let me just be honest. I've always had that urge of just going somewhere. And niende Narok, niteremke Narok. Hata sijui mtu.
Yeah, you start from scratch.
Hata sijui penye nitalala. Lakini mimi tu nimeenda nimefika tu Narok pap na nimeanza tu life yangu hivi. Hata sijui I don't know where I'll get even my next meal. I've actually had nimekuwa na hiyo urge kwa roho yangu sana. But I have never had the courage to like do it.
You should do it.
But going now, no, you have no job, no nothing. And it's like, just like being a show coach.
Manze unaanza tu literally from scratch.
But there are people who have survived. Mi kuna mko yangu fulani alifanyaga hivyo. Akiwa class 8, alihepa kwao, kaenda Narok. Kaka Narok, katoka kaenda Mombasa. Sasa hiyo ni story yake tu akituambia after I don't know like how many 9-10 years. After sasa amerudi. Sasa ni story anatupea. Alienda Narok akiwa class 8 akakuwa mtu wa kuuza kwa bar.
Okay.
Tusikesi akaenda Mombasa. Hivyo tu kwenda tu kwanza tu life hivyo. Then all of a sudden amekuwa sijui dereva malori, sijui nini. But thank God is alive up to leo. Sasa unaweza sema aje sasa?
Okay. So for me, I also believe in that. They say that men are elastic. So unagonga chini una bounce back.
Okay, but that's one thing I know about being a man.
Yeah.
You can even be on top here.
Yeah.
Uanguke
Na kesho uko chini.
Na ukue tu chini. Na unaweza amka, you build another way back up there.
Yeah.
That's we have seen people doing these things.
Yeah.
Adiando kibe mwenyewe ulicheki. Have you seen he has been up and down many times.
YouTube inabaniwa
anaanzisha nyingine. And the guy cannot be silenced.
Yeah, and he just moves on as if
nothing happened.
It's as if nothing happened.
Yeah, so but actually I love that starting over. Inanibambanga sana.
But this someone told me you can start over a million times. Wewe ukisikia tu ku start over, we start over.
But
hadi jipe. Hadi
Really?
jipe. Start over hadi jipe.
Start over.
Hadi jipe.
Yeah.
So sidhani ni maswali lingine.
So yes sir guys, so yeah, that's a wrap from this side. Alvin Swagged Out. Yes sir, I hope this session has been entertaining. It's all about world class entertainment. Yes sir, that's what's up man. Bye.
Thank you.